Hi, I'm Justin with Woodland Scenics, and today I'm going to show you how to use the auxiliary switch with the Just Plug lighting system. Auxiliary switches control power to your lights through both the light hubs and expansion hubs. With auxiliary switches, you can control power to some of your lights, a section of lights, and all of your lights. The auxiliary switch is an easy-to-use on-off switch that works with the rest of the Just Plug lighting system. Instead of unplugging your Just Plug power supply each time, you can use an auxiliary switch to control the power going into your hubs. The auxiliary switch plugs into the control port on both light hubs and expansion hubs. When plugged in, the auxiliary switch will control everything plugged into the ports to the right of the control port. On the auxiliary switch, there are spaces for labeling your switch for quick identification and holes for mounting your switch using the included screws. The auxiliary switch can also be mounted using the included mounting tape. Connecting your auxiliary switch to your Just Plug lighting system is easy. I have built this demonstration module by connecting power from the Just Plug power supply to a light hub, which is connected to 4 LED stick-on lights. The auxiliary switch always plugs into the control port. So first, remove the control port plug by grasping the top edge of the plug and pulling firmly. Should you ever choose to remove the switch, the control port plug will need to be replaced in the control port for the hub to function. Now just plug the auxiliary switch into the control port. The auxiliary switch now controls the power going through the 4 light ports to the right of the control port. The auxiliary switch can be added to as many light hubs on your Just Plug lighting system as needed. If you're using expansion hubs, adding an auxiliary switch is the same. On this module, I have connected power to the expansion hub, which is connected to 3 light hubs, each with LED stick-on lights. Again, the auxiliary switch will control anything plugged into the ports to the right of the control port. Remove the control port plug and then plug the auxiliary switch into the control port. Now you can easily control multiple light hubs on a single auxiliary switch. I have shown you how to use auxiliary switches to control power to individual light hubs and sections of hubs using an expansion hub. Next, I'm going to show you how to control power to multiple expansion hubs with one switch. This module was built with the power running to a switched expansion hub, which is connected to 3 light hubs. There is also an additional expansion hub connected to 3 light hubs. Because I want this switch to control both expansion hubs, I'll need to use a connecting cable to run power from one of the 4 ports to the right of the control port on the first expansion hub to the power in port on the second expansion hub. Plug one end of the connecting cable into a hub port on the first expansion hub. The other end of the connecting cable goes into the power in port on the second expansion hub. Now the auxiliary switch will control the power to multiple expansion hubs. You can continue adding as many auxiliary switches to your lighting system as needed. They will always control everything plugged into the 4 hubs to the right of the control port they are plugged into. Now this switch controls only this section of light hubs, while the first switch still controls the entire system. Using the auxiliary switch can give you greater control over your Just Plug lighting system. You can now customize your layout to be able to control some of the lights, a section of lights, or even every light on your layout. Thank you for watching this video on the auxiliary switch. For more information on the Just Plug lighting system or any of our products, please visit us at woodlandscenics.com.